Hi, in this video we will learn how to create requirements for a project. Once we are on the project that we want to work on, we click on the requirement specification and click on create. We can name the required specification with an ID and a title. And here on the scope we can describe the project and what we want to achieve with this project and what would be the general requirements for this project. Here we can specify what kind of specification will be. It will be a user requirement specification or a system requirement specification. And then we click on save. Then the requirement specification will be created here with the ID and the name we created in. And if we want to create the requirements itself, the requirement operations, we click on the created requirement specification, and then here we click on create under the requirement operations. We can check this option if we want to actually reload this form each time we create a specification, a requirement, sorry. Then here we can start creating the requirements. We can select the status of this requirement. If we already finished with the definition of the requirement, we can select the option, or we can put the status the requirement is on at the moment of the creation of the requirement here in TestLink. Right now we put a draft because we're not sure what will be the final requirement notes for this requirement. Here we can select the type of requirement, if it's a feature, a use case, a user interface, a non-functional. There are several options we can select. Here we can put the name of test cases we think the requirement with need. This is temporary because we can create more or less the test cases that we put in here. It's just an average or what we think we will need for this requirement. We click on save, and here we can see our first requirement for this specification. We can keep creating operations for this requirement specification. Again, clicking on this icon and then creating more requirements. Oh, sorry, this is the ID of the requirement. we will put the draft status too. So this is the way we can create requirements for a specific project, and we have the options to edit it, delete it, if we want to freeze a version of the requirement to not let anyone do more changes on it and be a final version of it. We can copy it, create new versions, print it. We have several options. We can also upload files if we need to. And here will be listed the requirements we have assigned to a specific requirement specification. We will see later how to link the requirements we created to the actual test cases.